this computer. All right, cool. Hey there, Shane Rice here with Niall Cregan. We're going over the growth marketing metrics recap. And I'm going to be out next week, so I'm just showing Niall how I'll pull these stats every week so that he can do this next week and make this report on our team call. We've added the information here to the template as far as what was here last week. So now we're going to update what we're reporting on this week. So we clicked on this link to load a user report. And so this is for last week. So now what we'll do is we'll select the end date first, and we'll make it the 26th. And the reason why we do that is Google Analytics doesn't have a full day reporting for today. So rather than report on an incomplete day, we just report on the last completed day. And then to update this date, we just say 27. So you go to that field, remove the previous day and then update it to one day after the whatever day you have set in the end date. So instead of August 26, 2019, it's August 27th, 2019. And then on here, you just click compare to, and then instead of saying, it says custom now because but it was still like set to a week off. So you have to uncheck this and then check it back. And now you're back on track where it's the same period from the previous year. All right, so we hit apply. All right, and so new users, we just take this number right here, this percentage, and copy it over. And so we edit the link and add. And then the other thing we do here is we update this link so that it is this week's report, and then hit apply. And then we'll do the same thing for page views. And while that's loading, we'll look at the strategic marketing buckets. Get that loading. Google Analytics has been slow this morning. It's done this to me a couple times. Like, got stuck on loading. All right, cool. So let's go change this to 27. No, sorry, 26. This gets changed to 27. And then compare. While that's loading. So one of the things we're working with on strategic marketing is reporting on their buckets, the buckets of pages that they're focused on right now. And so comparison solutions, learn, product pages. So that's anything in stages of DevOps lifecycle, customers, and analyst reports. The big thing we're looking at here is, we need to make some improvements on the product pages to get those page views back up. We're seeing, growth in other places, but the drop in the product pages is leading to this drop in, overall page views. So, and this is automatically set to be, to look at the last 365 days and then compare it to the previous period. So you don't really, only thing you have to do here is we'll just copy these out. So let's see here. My Zoom window is covering up the, all right. So we have this now. So we'll grab this number and go back to this report and update it. Nope, wrong spot. All right. Let's see, can I just copy these numbers? Yeah, let's see if this works. I don't understand you, Data Studio. What's going on here? Well, let's just do it one at a time. Oh, let's do this. Just copy these in and see what happens. Nope. I'm not figuring that one out. Let's see. All right. Go away. Zoom. Yeah, honestly, it'd probably be just quicker to copy these numbers over. So let me do that really quickly to save us some time. And when I say copy, I just mean transcribe. 346. I'll say net new year over year since that didn't exist. And then product pages. All right, and let's say create an overall. Let's say 1764 minus 10.7%. All right, so that's in now. And you just click on that link to capture that information. All right, so when it comes to MQL commitments, so we go to this Periscope dashboard. Of course. Get it on my phone. Yes, that's me. All right, cool. So this is still last week, so it's not through the 26th. So I have to come back here. So you click back to dashboard, and then on date range, you have to click that, and then you click the calendar, and then just choose the 26th, and then apply. And then we're looking here at, so you click on share link, and that opens the dashboard we were on when we started, right? So once you update the date, go to MQLs by date by segment, and then click on share link, and that'll take you back to here. So you have the new link now, so let's add that to the report, and then we'll capture and let's update this date too, because that is through 26. Apply. And then, so let's see, we'll close this out. And then what I do here is I just take a screenshot, because if you look, it has MQL date, and then it has each segment broken out, even though it gives me the large number at the top, 1088, has all the other segments below that. So I just take a screenshot, and then I just copy those numbers into the correct place in the spreadsheet. So let's grab a screenshot here, and we'll say annotate. All right, great. So now let's go back to the spreadsheet. So we're updating the August number. That's the only number we're updating right now. So we'll say 1088, 792, 3919. And so all these numbers have now updated, and our attainment has updated as well, and pace. So, and then what I normally do, if like we're in the middle of a quarter, so, when we were, May, June, July, I would go back and update the numbers for the previous months, because those numbers do change. Um, not a whole lot, but you'll have like, maybe 5 leads jump segments. And so you just to keep the numbers updated, I would go back and look at each month. And same thing, I would just go and, hover over. And so, like, give me an example here. Let's look at this. All right. So on this one, we've got, let's go back and look. So this is for what, June? No, July. All right. So July, we ended with 1427 large leads, right? Well, when I look now, we have 1559 large leads that are attributed to July. Mid-market, 1,179, SMB 5,870 is what we ended with. So those numbers are higher than this. And, that could be a couple of things. I think they're higher, much higher than normal, because the way the weeks fell, right? Like, that last week of July was almost a full week, and then it cuts off and we didn't report on it. So it's reported in other charts and other places, but as far as the weekly recap, it's not something we're looking at there. But yeah, you just kind of have to keep an eye on the previous months when you're looking at, the rest of a fuller quarter, when you have multiple months in a quarter already. So that updates that. So now we have to go in and update these. So let's see. So we're at 1,088. And then, let's see, 792. And then let's get the attainment numbers for each one of these. Command-Shift-V removes the formatting so it matches the document. Always bothered when I don't get that right. All right. And then let's see. And then we'll come back and add paste in that spot. Oh, see, I forgot again. All right. And then I'm getting more concerned about this. That every pace is dropping. Yeah, the drop in SMB is most concerning. That's wild. All right. So now that we've got that done, we're going to do pipeline. So I think that updated, but let's just double check. Go back to dashboard. Yeah. So I think when you have access to Periscope, right?
Yeah.
So I think whenever you update the date on the first report, it just automatically does it for the second, but I always double check, right? Just to make sure that I'm getting the right data. And then, let's see. Yeah, and then so to get the report, you go to opportunity creation, IACV by segment. That's where we're pulling that number from. And then same way, just more options, share link. And then you go back to the report that has the pipeline data. Let's go ahead and update that. So that is through 26. And we update this and then hit apply. And then, so we did, I forgot, we started reporting individual segment pipeline. So that's good. All right. So On this one, now pipeline is definitely changes more than the MQL numbers. And that's because deal size changes, gets pushed out, whatever. So this is one where I have to go back and update the whole year to get the number we arrive at. So I'm pulling that out because it's way easier just to hover over it and remember the number than it is to like go in and like screenshot each one and put it, or go back and forth between tabs. All right, so February 6.4. So we just update this. And then what I'm going to do to also make this modified easier is this should just equal G30. Nope, 29. All right, and we'll just do that to down to July. No, sorry, June. And then copy it to, let's see, so equals G34. All right, and then that way we don't have to update that number, because basically this modified large is just because this pipeline number in June, as you can see in the chart, is just it's so far out of line that we kind of have to adjust for it just so we can get a sense of where we're at for attainment. So all right, so let's do another large here. March 8.7 still there. April 2020 6.4 still there. May is now at 9.2, so we need to adjust that up. So let's click here. 9.2. And then June is still 70.3. July still 10 even, and now we're at 9.7 in August. 9.7. All right, and then let's go mid-market. Go through this. So mid-market is 1.1 still in February, 1.4 still, 1.8, 1.4 for May, so it did drop a little there.
I think your microphone's having some issues there.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just crackling in and out.
Give me 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Is it better?
Yeah, that's clear. Yeah.
Okay, great. So we're adjusting the main number for mid-market just to match what's in the report now. Let's look at June for mid-market. Same number, 1.4, a little higher in July now. And then in August, we're at 1.1. So let's clean that number up. All right, great. And then SMB, let's go. SMB is a little harder. You got to hover over. All right, so 404 still there. 4898, we need that. So 4898. April 389. All right, one number up. So 9. And then May 432. All right, so drop that 8 to 2. That's right? Yep. All right, cool. And then 840 even for June. And then in July, 649. All right. 4. All right. And then 1.5. Wow. All right. So now we have all the numbers for pipeline and have been updated for the most recent report. And so we have this last bit of data. So let's go in and let's grab these numbers. And for now, we'll just paste them in here and then we can reformat them. All right, paste unlinked. All right, so this is large So let's say 120.7. And normally I would just do this with the tab separated on one on each monitor. It's a little bit faster, but since we're recording, I just wanted to do it this way. All right. So, and then mid-market pipeline is now 10 even. SMB is 4.7. And then let's see. Total is 135.4. And then we'll come back and add attainment. And then let's see. This is now 73.4. And then let's see. 0.7. All right. And then, all right, cool. So we'll now remove this table. And let's go back and get attainment and pace numbers. All right, great. So, oh, you know, I didn't add attainment to pipeline yet. So let's go here. We'll copy this down some. We'll move it back up in a minute. But let's go ahead and add this. So, and this should be a percentage overall. I see. I've still got to add the. Okay, I just do pace and attainment for the whole thing, so that's not too bad. All right, so this was attainment. So let's go ahead and copy this in. Don't leave the spreadsheet paste. All right, so attainment is that right? It's not right, is it? Let me check that. G20, okay. Yeah, the formula's right. Oh, I see. It's pace. It's not attainment. That makes more sense. Still learning my new spreadsheet, as you can see. All right, and then let's see here. So now we need attainment. So how do we get attainment? Okay, yeah, that's a simple one. All right, so let's say pipeline attainment. We'll break this out in large, so I can spell today. Large, mid, market, SMB. And we're not going to break this out by quarter. We're just going to do an attainment by, let's see, let's move this up so we can make it a pipeline goal. And then let's take this value out. We'll give it its own cell, and that way we can just call it in each one of these formulas. All right, cool. And then let's move this down. One, move this back up. Let's see. And let's say, what's this? B38. 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 All right, cool. Let's add, let's see this. Move it down one row. Gives us space for this, and then equals. Oh, you know what we need here too is we need this modified large. And then we will say G24 equals divided by B38. No, B38. That's not right. What's going on there? Oh, I see. So it's got a dollar amount. So let's see here. Just that's what we do. Format these as currency. And this as currency. We'll take that down. And we'll take that down. And currency. Make sure that's all the same. All right, and then equals G24 divided by. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm making this too complicated. Let's get rid of this. No, what the heck? We'll just call it as is and modified. Get rid of this, and then we'll say G25. That's what we need. Cool. All right, and then let's. All right, great. So attainment is. Hey, thanks for sitting with me through this while I figured that out. Sorry about that.
I'm here for moral support.
That's right. Well, you're going to be doing it next week, so you're here to learn. All right, so let's get rid of this and this. All right, cool. All right, so that should be everything. Everything's updated. I'll stop sharing my screen now. Do you have any questions at this point?
No, that's fine. It's pretty straightforward. As you're saying, it's already all formatted. It's just a matter of updating the metrics from Periscope and the other sources. And once that's done, it should work out. Just copy and paste them into the report.
Yep. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to do while I was recording is I forgot to update the coverage so far, the period so far. So like the quarter, I'm updating that now. And then I'll update the year as well.
Oh, yeah, you're still recording anyway.
Yeah. Cool. All right, cool. I'm going to start recording.